How is everyone doing today? Today we're going to show you the license plates of the NHL. But first, a little history because I know nothing about hockey. Here's the original six. The Chicago Blackhawks, Toronto Maple Leafs. And like I said, I know nothing about hockey, so if I mess this up, I mess it up. But I want to show you guys all the cool license plates that are out there and shame the teams that don't have one. New York Rangers, number 3 of the original top 6 from 1942 to 67. These are the only teams, and they all existed in that tiny little corner there in kind of northeastern North America. Montreal Canadiens, second Canadian team to the mix. And Boston Bruins, pretty good too. And we got one more team to join the mix. Do you know who it is? Huh? Do you? Detroit Red Wings. So that makes six teams here rocking and rolling. And then we add 6 more to the mix in 1967. The LA Kings. Most of these teams still exist too. Philadelphia Flyers. There's a couple though that I never heard of and just totally disappeared off the face of the earth. We got the Pittsburgh Penguins. Little penguins skating around everywhere. St. Louis Blues. St. Louis Blues. Now this next team coming up, they still exist, but they're in Dallas now. The Minnesota North Stars. Used to be up in the cold, now they're in the warmth. And this last team, the Oakland Seals. I'd never heard of the Oakland Seals. Eventually the California Seals. And then, over a little bit of time, they were traded to the Cleveland Barons. Little image coming up here right away. A year later, they were gone. No longer existed. Well, now as we get into the 70s, just going to keep adding a couple teams every couple years. Vancouver Canucks, the New York Buffalo Sabres, whatever you want to call them. And then we're going to jump ahead a couple more years and we're going to have the New York Islanders and the Atlanta Flames. I never heard of the Atlanta Flames before, but apparently in 1980, they come up to Calgary and become the Calgary Flames. And obviously, I know the Calgary Flames. I didn't know they started out as the Atlanta Flames. Thought that was kind of interesting. We got the Washington Capitals, Washington, D.C. They added in there. And then this other one, the Kansas City Scouts or something like that. And they were around for a little bit. And then they become the Colorado Rockies. I heard of the Colorado Avalanche, but I'd never heard of the Colorado Rockies. So that's what was going on there. And then in like 92-ish or something like that, they become the New Jersey Devils that we all know today. So, well, I don't know. I don't watch hockey, but you guys watch, I'm assuming, if you're watching this video. And we got Quebec, the Quebec Nordiques. They added up to 21 teams now. Some are still around, some aren't. Quebec Nordiques, they went to Colorado like we were just talking about, the Colorado Avalanche. So they weren't without a team for very long before they got a new one. Hit that subscribe button, by the way, if you're new here. The Hartford Whalers. I remember hearing about these guys when I was a kid, I don't know. And then somewhere in the 90s as well, I think 97, they become the Carolina Hurricanes. Out of the 4 teams added here in this expansion, the only one that's still in their spot is this next guy. Edmonton Oilers. I think they were the runner-up last year for the Stanley Cup. They got close. I don't think Canada's had a Stanley Cup since like 93. It's been a while. And then we got the Winnipeg Jets. First time around anyways. And they were here for a while until they disappeared off to Phoenix to become the Coyotes. The Phoenix Coyotes. So that happened. And then this next year, we added a team, just one, San Jose Sharks. Pretty wild looking, good marketing with that symbol. And the next year, Canada, we're getting another team, Ottawa Senators. Cool little video coming on their plates here in a little bit by the one and only K3. We also added Tampa Bay Lightning to the mix. Another team, they've won it quite a few times. This next edition, Florida Panthers. and the Anaheim Mighty Ducks. It's pretty cool. A couple animals got added into there. I don't know. You all know the Mighty Ducks from the movie, I'm guessing, over the hockey team. They maybe won. I don't know if these guys ever even won it before. And then Nashville must have been whining because they got a team this year. Just added one, so we're back to like odd numbers. It's got to make it hard. And then Atlanta, you remember they had the Flames? Well, now they got the Thrashers. But just like the Flames, they couldn't hold on to them. And a couple of years after getting the Atlanta Thrashers, they went to Winnipeg. Canada got Atlanta's team again. And the Winnipeg Jets are back. They are back, ready to go. But they haven't won nothing. I don't know what the purpose of that was, but a new team, Columbus Blue Jackets. We're up to 30 teams now. Just keep adding and adding. Everyone should have a team eventually. Where's the Saskatoon Beavers? Like Minnesota Wild. Another team. Adding in. This next one coming up. Everyone likes these guys. Las Vegas. The Las Vegas Golden Knights or whatever they are. I think they're the Golden Knights. Pretty wild. Then one of the newer teams coming up here. The Seattle Kraken. They're out in the sea swimming around. I don't know if there's much ice out in the salt water. Someone should tell them that. And the newest team I found, 2024, Utah. The Utah Hockey Club. Because Phoenix couldn't keep their team, they went to Utah. So now that we've seen all 30 teams and we're up to date, let's check out their license plates. Colorado Avalanche, cool little graphic on there. Not bad. Florida Panthers, I like this one with the Panther ripping the hockey stick in half. It's a pretty cool one. And in later years, they upgraded it. They brought out this red background. I'm trying to steal the Calgary Flames symbol or something. It's kind of cool. What do you think? Arizona, the Coyotes, they don't exist anymore, but they had a cool plate while they did exist. A couple other places didn't even have a plate, like the San Jose Sharks. The Bruins, their plates are kind of boring. Never their symbol, just these name the Bruins and the number. I don't know if different players got them, but at least they got them. Anaheim Mighty Ducks, no plate. LA Kings, no plate. These Bruin ones are kind of cool. This last one, it's autographed. Some famous hockey player, I'm not sure who. Canadians don't have a plate either. Florida, Tampa Bay. They got a couple lightning bolt rocking in there. Kind of boring white plate, but it's got their symbol, so it's kind of cool. And this next one, at least some background colors. Chicago Blackhawks, one of the original 6. Also, Vancouver Canucks, no plate. These guys got one. Detroit Red Wings. It's pretty boring too, actually. A little wing on there, but not a whole lot going on. Kind of white background. Seems like the older plates are kind of boring and they get a little more interesting. Minnesota Wild. A couple trees, little hockey players. I think there's a few more places that don't have plates still, but I'm drawing a blank, but we'll maybe flash them up here if we think of it. St. Louis Blues is just a leaf and a music note. They're playing the Blues. You think these guys ever win? Drop a comment. Let me know. New Jersey Devils. A little better. New York Islanders. Cool symbol. Boring plate. All the New York plates are the same. They just got the symbol of the team in the corner, like the Rangers and the Buffalo Sabres. And they switch up their symbol a little bit here and there. But other than that, it's about the same. Just wanted to throw a shout out. If you guys are enjoying this video, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share. Buffalo Sabres again. And thanks to alpka.org for letting me use all these awesome pictures I've found. And anyone else has shot me some pictures. Christian, I know you sent me a few. He's coming up, guys. Don't worry. New York, still the same. See, they changed the top banner a little bit. But just that symbol, white background. Nothing crazy interesting. The Islanders, the Rangers, back and forth, back and forth. But you know, it is what it is. North Carolina. It's pretty cool. The Hurricanes, they got a little hurricane going on. It's like the sports store symbol to me, but Columbus Blue Jackets, I think they've switched it up a couple times, get more and more flashy. A lot of red for something that's a blue jacket, but you know, it is what it is. Again, a few teams, they don't have plates. I don't know why, especially some of them real old original 6 guys. Like the Bruins, you need one with your symbol on it. The Maple Leafs, you don't have one? What's going on? The Flyers, that's a cool plate, but it's just like a wives' charity plate, so at least get their symbol. And the Penguins, they just got a Mario Lemieux plate. Nothing with the actual penguin on there. Just a hockey glove. A couple different ones, but no Penguins plate. I thought that was kind of odd. You'd think every state would have a plate by now to cash in on it. Nashville Predators, they got that saber-tooth tiger on there, ready to rip someone apart. It's a kind of neat plate. Don't mind it. Texas Stars, used to be the Minnesota North Stars. First plate, it's a boring Texas flat. What do you do? It is. Another Texas, not too bad. And it's getting a little more color to it, I guess. Dallas Stars. And then this one, green and black popping. State of Texas. Looks awesome. I love it. This next one, we're saving the best for last. The Seattle Krakens. They need like a big sea monster on there, but I don't know, you get the point. It looks like you're getting pulled into the ocean or something. Washington Capitals, I don't know, they just got a little winged eagle dude on there. It's whatever. I think their old symbol was cooler, if I remember correctly, but I don't know.
Only 4 different versions. Old style English, old style French, there's only 11 of them because they switched the logo to this. So then you got new logo with French and English. Ottawa Senators, different story. There's like 5 different logos. So we got French, English, we got Ottawa in the middle here. Here we got gold banner, here we got a black banner.
Shout out to Christian for his awesome Ontario set. All the different Maple Leafs plates and all the different Ottawa Senators plates, French and English versions. Looks like Ontario's producing the most different things out there for NHL stuff, I guess. Again, Vancouver, no plate. Manitoba has a plate. The Jets, they have multiple plates. Calgary, Edmonton, we have plates. Ontario has all theirs. Why isn't there like Montreal or Vancouver? You guys are slacking. Oh, don't forget Vegas, the Golden Knights, sneaking in there and amongst the Canadian stuff. And just because I think it's such a cool plate, we're going to show this Florida Panthers one again because I like that he's eating the hockey stick. It's pretty neat. And the last couple awesome ones for last. Calgary Flames, red with the black flame symbol. It needs a little something else. I don't know what, but it needs something. It just needs a pop. Like this next one, Edmonton Oilers, it pops. This plate just looks phenomenal. I love everything about it. It looks so cool, the oranges and the blues. My first plate was orange and blue, so you know that's what it is. I think it's pretty awesome one. Well, that brings us to the end of the NHL plates. I hope everyone enjoyed the show. Go check out all these other license plate spotlights, all these different states if you want to see some other cool stuff. And if there's a special video you want me to do, let me know. We can do whatever. All kinds of other cool sports teams other than that NHL stuff. Like these guys, the Alabama Dragons, whatever they are, that one's awesome. I love it. All kinds of cool stuff. So that's NHL 2024. Like I said, I don't know much about hockey, so hopefully I didn't mess it up too much for you guys. But I just want to show you those cool plates were out there. So have an awesome day, awesome week, awesome year. Find some cool stuff, collect something, get into trouble, watch all my videos, hit that subscribe button, and do whatever you want. It's your life. Have fun. But I hope you enjoyed the show. And that's all there is for this time. So leave a comment. Mail me something if you want. Box 209, Kinnersley, Saskatchewan, SOL1SO. And if you're still watching to the very end, tell me you've seen the Alaska Bear. Drop a comment, Alaska Bear, and I'll know you're one of the true followers that watch all the way to the very end. It's Wooly the Crazy License Plate Guy, and I'm out.